Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Alright, Hadvar seems to have left. So that's cool. Why is there a skull there? Yeah, apparently it's just a bug that happens sometimes that he'll just be in Whiterun and won't leave you alone. Oh, actually.
You've been a good friend to me. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
What type of deliveries do you make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything you can tell me about the High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word.
Your hand is floating.
Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Okay.
Be careful up there.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to unlock the last word. So that's 60 seconds of slowed time, huh? Not bad. Alright, where do the stairs actually start, though? Didn't someone actually, like, do the counting for this and see that there are, in fact, 7,000 steps? Like, they were accurate? It's a lot. What is this? Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Oh, scary. Let's make it day so I can spot those easier. Just have a nice jaunty walk up the stairs. That's not a wolf. Okay, the game was a little laggy there, but that's fine. We've got some goats. I forget how long this takes. It's not actually going to take the whole episode, is it? This is, well... And who is this? Barknar.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
You visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Okay. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Oh, don't you get something for reading all the emblems? Like you get a passive boost? That's not a wolf either. So far, we're 0 for 2 on things being wolves. I mean... Oh, there's another one. These emblems shouldn't be too far off the literal beaten path, right? Although I do seem to remember them being a little tricky to find sometimes. Okay, well, there's another one. Is this number 3 or number 4? Have I already missed one? The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Oh, nice offerings. I can't imagine septims mean... Well, I guess the offerings aren't for the graybeards. It's more for the... just as a tribute to... I don't know what instead. Dragons? The voice? Something. But yeah, septims probably hold little value to folks as such as these. That's a nice view, even if you can see repeated textures a little too easily. How are we doing progress-wise? We might be halfway. Maybe a third, actually. Hello.
What do you want, Imperial?
Sorry, did you hear the graybeard's called Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay.
Until next time.
You're not like a vampire or something, no? You're just a weirdo. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Thanks, lady. God. This probably wasn't as impressive when the draw distance sucked on the very early versions of this game. Am I going into a cave? No. Oh, there's another troll. You coming down here to fight? Good idea. Alright, number 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. Okay, just follow the banners blowing in the breeze. Wind-swept peaks. I feel like we haven't elevated ourselves very much, despite all this walking. It would have been faster for me just to run up the mountain. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Well, some of them did. Some of them went and got stuck in the halls of the Colossus. As we found out. Oh, there's the next one's right there? Already? The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Oh, so that's saying they attacked Red Mountain and failed and withdrew. So, war on Morrowind didn't really work too well. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. So I guess this is more about the history of the throat of the world itself versus... Hey, we have a marker on our map. Have we gotten that much higher up? Oh, we have. Look at that. Well, not really, but... Oh, no, we're there. This is it. So where's shrine number 9? Well, isn't this a shrine to Talos? For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Oh. Forgot about that. And now number 10. The voices worship, follow the inner path, speak only in true need. Hey, there we go, voice of the sky. What does that do? Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Oh, that's just a temporary bonus. Got it. I'm not going to take their stuff. Okay, I need to give... I think it's called Klimek Supplies. Yeah. Here you go. No, I got to go back to Klimek and tell him, huh?
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Sorry? You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Oh, okay.
Foos! Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards.
I speak for the trees.
Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
What is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Who are you? What is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Ro.
You just blast that into the floor, huh? Oh, okay.
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
It's like getting a soul, but not really.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
Force, roll!
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Oh.
Yeek, losa! Force, roll!
What shout is that? Oh, it takes a long time to...
Well done. Again.
Yeek, losa!
Feek lo sa.
Force, roll!
Ah, I should be wearing an amulet of Talos. That's the one that, like, speeds up your shout regen, right?
You learn quickly. Once more.
Yeek, losa! Force, roll!
Okay, I guess I should just leave this on until we're done here.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
How old are you people? And if you're not that old, how do you find new candidates to do this? I guess someone has to come up the mountain willingly and be like, I want to learn. I forgot how big this place actually is. High Hrothgar Courtyard. I'm not going up there yet.
I see that you have already begun to learn the Whirlwind Sprint shout.
Oh,
Master Bori will teach you Na, Fury, the second word of Whirlwind Sprint.
No.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
okay.
Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold.
Oh, so I know the word. I know two of the words, but I can only use one of them. Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new word.
I don't even remember where I found
Master
the
Wulfgar will
first part.
demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Vex! Wold! Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. Vex!
Wood!
Okay.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it. It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you. I will continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
What does it mean to be... I asked this... Didn't I ask this already?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Why are there only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Partanax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
When can I meet him?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Tell me more. Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way. Very few.
Okay, so we don't.
But in your case,
the others, why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Wow. What is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the god.
Okay, so
although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Okay.
Wind, guide you.
Let's return to Klimek, and then I guess we'll go find the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Boots! Thelmore boots. Oh, is it like... Oh, he's in the inn. That's fine. The courier hasn't come running in a very long time. I guess there's nothing to do anymore.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn.
Oh, you're here now.
Is anything I can get you?
You've been a
Just
good friend to
let
me.
me know.
That means something.
Supplies are done.
Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Okay, I'll take the gold.
Thanks again for the legwork.
You're welcome. Okay. Now
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
I will not. Thank you, Miss Whitearm. Oh, so straight north. Or straight-ish. No, not really. Oostengrav. Okay, we'll go to the abandoned shack. Either way, that's it for this episode, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then... Bye.